Good evening and welcome to Washington County Flag Football Live. From Boonesboro, Maryland, inside of my house, in a very small room. I am your host, Joey Bassford. With that, let's get to the results of this week's games.
Hoffman snaps, throws, complete, and he's got a first down. Low snap, and he gets it off the ground. Hoffman's going to roll to his right, and he's going to be sacked. Here we go. Crucial third down. He's a man in motion. Low snap again. Hoffman. Ooh, he got him. Snap. Ricky Miller steps up and sacked. Miller in the gun. Hernandez in motion. Snap. He's going to fire to Sente for a first down. Top gun. Hoffman. Snap. He's going to look to his left. Going to fire. Complete. Down the field. He's got a first down, maybe more. Still going, and finally they get the flag. He's got a tight end in the back. Snap, hand off to Brenning. He's going to cut inside, still going. Austin Brenning, still going. Stiff arm up the field. And he's going to be down all the way at the 21-yard line. It's bad math. Fakes the handoff. Miller's going to look to his left. He's going to fire. End zone. Incomplete to Hernandez. Gun. Low snap. And he went end zone again. And there's only a Knights defender, and that might as well be a punt. Snap. Hoffman. And he's going to be sacked. Brandon Michael. Snap. Hoffman. And got him. Snap. Fires. Lockhart. Lockhart's going to score. Touchdown, Top Gun. Brenning is the back. 4 wide. Snap. Miller. Fires Hernandez. Got it. Vicente Hernandez will get a first down and more. One tight end, one back. Miller up the middle. Ricky Miller, what a run. Miller in the gun. Snap. Fakes. Fires to Gary Little. Big man Gary going. Short of the end zone. Down to the 3-yard line. Make the equation a little bit. Snap. It's going to go to his right. Miller fires. Brenning. Touchdown. Top Gun. Right direction. One tight end. Hoffman. Fires. Intercepted. Cato. Snap. Hoffman. Fires. End zone. Got it. Touchdown. Knights. Kick.
Don't start that trouble.
Here's the kick. Michael's got it. He's got it at the 6. He's got to get past the 20. Michael's got it. Brandon Michael converts. He's going to lose the ball late. It won't matter. Top Gun will get it. Repeat that today. Snap. Miller to his right. He's going to run. Ricky Miller's going to run. And Ricky Miller's going to be pushed out. And that's the penalty. There's the flag. Miller was pushed out. And that's going to be a first down, Top Gun. And that might do it. Top Gun is about to pull the upset. Or they're gonna call it now. They're gonna call it. Top Gun has done it. Top Gun has scored their biggest win in franchise history with a 12-6 decision over the Red Knights. A stunning upset here in Marty Snook Park. Top Gun now 3-3 on the year. Still alive in the A bracket contention. Knights fall to 3-2. Back-to-back losses as Top Gun is victorious by a score of 12. Good job. Good game, gentlemen.
Thanks, man.
12-6 And we're going to go to Top Gun sideline as they celebrate their third victory of the season and perhaps their biggest.
Anything's possible! Hey, hell of a game, fellas. Hell of a game. Top Gun on 3. 1, 2, 3. Top Gun!
Ricky Miller, upset victory over the Knights today. You're on live. What are your thoughts, man?
Hey, we executed. We were physical. We actually blocked really well today. That's the main thing of this game. You control both sides of the offense and defensive line. That's it right there. You're going to win games. And our defense
Every
played
time.
amazing. Yeah, boy.
And here come the rest of the boys celebrating the upset over the Red Knights.
X-Dogs dominating the Warriors 39-0. An absolute mismatch from start to finish. X-Dogs annihilated them on both sides of the ball. This was just not close. And, you know, a lot of it was Warriors had some intangible pieces. Cody Snavely starting for John Shobe at quarterback. Shobe was unable to attend due to a wedding. Warriors are also dressing only about 14, 15 guys on the sideline. But needless to say, at the end of the day, the thing that matters is the result. For the X-Dogs, Matt Eisenberg threw 5 touchdowns, one to Jason Vaughn, Paul Burkholder, Sean Michael, I believe it says, Brandon Stum, and Riley Bowen. Tyhee Taylor threw 1 touchdown to Eisenberg. Tyler Baum, Steven Snowden, and Sean Michael each had an interception. And Logan Burns added 2 extra points, and Brandon Stum added 1 extra point. So all around, everybody getting involved for the X-Dogs. Very good sign going into playoffs with the amount of depth players they seem to have. Stat to note, X-Dogs has not allowed a single point in back-to-back games. You could say competition, but at the same time, it's still pretty impressive whenever you shut out a team.
Low snap, Hoffman moving around the pocket. There's an open man. First down, Knights. Hoffman fires, end zone, intercepted. And the Assassins will get the ball at the 20-yard line. Snap, Hilliard. And RJ still, well, Keenan's holding the flag. RJ was still going. Back or what? Let's see. Man in motion coming. Now he's lined up with 2 backs. Low snap. Hilliard picks it up. He's going to try to run it, and he's going to throw it. He's got a man downfield. Did he get it? Yes, he did. Or no, did he? He did. Referee Brian Davis says he got it. It is a first down, Assassins. Hoffman snaps. Complete. And he's still going. What a run he's got here. He might go downfield further. Oh, and he's going to be hit on the sideline. And Coach Don Brown is going to throw the flag. 15 yards extra. Snap, Hoffman. Going to look. Fires. Man open. Room to go. First down, Knights. Snap. Fires. Complete. There he goes. Missed the flagpole. It's going to be a first down, barring penalty for the Knights. Snap. Rush coming. Matt Adcock with the sack, the former survivor in Duck. Play here coming up. Snap. Handoff up the middle. He's got legs. He can move. And he knows how to use them. And he's going to be short of the end zone, down about the 2-yard line. Hey, snap. Hoffman fakes the handoff. Touchdown, Knights. Hoffman sending a man in motion. Here we go. And he's going to look to that side and a sack. Snap. RJ's going to run to his left. Fire. Slipped out of his hand. Does he got it? Yes, he does. That is a touchdown, Assassins. Their first score of the season. The Brunswick Assassins are finally on the board. Hoffman in the gun. Snap. Fires. Complete. Got a first down. His flags fell off and he didn't touch him. You got to touch him down. His flags fell off, but he wasn't touched. And I believe the defender just stopped. Minute to go. Snap. Hoffman. Fires. Complete. Touchdown, Knights. Snap. Hilliard. And it's a sack. Cannon Williams again. Hoffman takes the snap. Fires. Caught. Flag pulled at the 2. I don't think they have timeouts. That might be the half. And they're going to call it. That's halftime. the longest yard, and there's going to be a 15-yard penalty after the play. And a language violation before half.
Tom, I also got a dead ball foul. Did you see him go for the end zone? He was already down. I know, but no, not on that. He's hit ball.
Oh, yes.
A dead ball penalty.
It's going to be 20-yard line, one or the other?
Yeah.
And a big stop before the half for the Assassins. Hoffman in the gun. And sack, that's number 4. Snap. Hilliard. Fires, 1-on-1. He's got it. A big completion downfield. High snap. Hilliard. Fires. Got it to the big man. Does he have 6? Don Brown says touchdown, but I think Brian Davis is going to mark him at the 1. Snap. Oh, Hilliard's going to run anyways. Can he get there? R.J. Hilliard. He suck it out. Does he got it? What does Davis say? Don says he's short. He has the flag at the 1. Hilliard took off. He had a seam. Right end, one back. Hoffman fakes the handoff. Moving around, trying to run for it, and he's going to be sacked. That's number 5 today for the Assassins. Hoffman fires. Caught. He just burned him. Easy touchdown. Nice drive, 98 yards, 35 of which were penalties. And the rest is all Andy Hoffman. Snap, Hoffman. Fires to the big man. Is he going to get it? Does he got it? The flag got pulled, or are they going to give it to him? No, just short of the end zone. Hey! Snap. Hilliard. Inadvertent. Well, he was sacked. Okay. Point. Snap, Hilliard. Fires. Intercepted. Snap, and that's going to go 6 coming up, maybe. Cutting back. Still in. He's still going. And finally, the flagpole. Snap. Fires. Touchdown, Knights. And RJ was going for a trick play here, but the ball wasn't snapped. The receiver ran a field, and that sums up this 4th quarter for the Assassins. But a great effort through 3 quarters. They fought hard. They kept it close. The best game they played all season. His team is growing every day, and with that, final score from this one, Knights 31, Assassins 6. Snap, Scotty, fires the Scunion, complete. 1 back, 1 tight end. Scotty, snap coming, here comes the rush too. He got him, it was Aleph on that one. Snap, Miller. Fires. There's 2 men in the area, and it's going to be intercepted because Little and Lockhart ran into each other. Snap, Scotty. Rush coming. Steps up. Sack. Yes, sir. Snap. Going to try to step up. Still moving. Scotty's still going. Fires deep. Broke it up. Intercepted. Does Coach Joe got it? Yes! Interception by Johnny Cocho. Snap, Miller. Ricky is going to roll right. Fires to Lockhart, and that's a completion, I believe. Snap, Miller. Oh, Ricky trying to pump fake, but instead it bought Ruckus time to get the sack. Snap, Scotty. Fires, intercepted. On the sideline, it's Cato. He's going to have a pick 6. Touchdown, Top Gun. Snap coming. Ruckus wasn't ready, but it won't matter. As Top Gun leads 7-0. Snap, Scotty. Going to fake the option. He pitched it. Farmer got him. 3rd and long. Snap. Rush coming. And he missed the sack. And he fell down. It's going to be a catch and a first down Ruckus and add 15 of that one. Is it last man roll?
Last man. That's last man.
Yes! Touchdown Ruckus!
Watch out.
Kick is good.
Go.
Snap. Step up. Ricky Miller's going to be sacked.
Go.
5 wide, Miller fires, complete, Gary Little. And Gary Little is going to get a big gain, and it's enough for a first down. Snap, Miller. Ricky Miller coming back towards us. And Zabir will get the sack. Scotty, going to roll to his left. Fires, ends zone, Scunyon. Touchdown, Ruckus. Snap, kick, missed. 13-7. Snap, Miller. Gonna roll to his right. And gonna run it. He's there going, Ricky Miller. He's gonna get a first down. Set, Miller. Running away, he's gonna get his flag pulled. Dowry again. Snap, Miller's gonna run to his right. Ricky Miller fires. Complete? Yeah, Lockhart was the reception. A deadly rush combination. Snap, Miller fires, complete. Gary Little with a big time gain. And first down, Miller. Running to his right. It's been a story all game to Lockhart. And Ryan Lockhart with the reception. Price in motion. Snap, Miller. Fires, end zone to Lockhart. Touchdown, Top Gun! It'll be offsides of Ruckus potentially. No call. Miller, snap. Fires. First down to Robbie Williams. Miller, snap. Missed the flagpole. Ricky will throw it. Caught! Robbie Williams! Big time first down! One steps up. Fires, touchdown, Gary Little Jr. Snap, Scotty. Michael coming. Brandon Michael with the sack. Scotty, snap. Tries to move in the pocket. Farmer almost had him. And sacks. Aliff gets him instead. Motion. Snap. Ricky Miller. And Dowry will get the sack. Snap. Scotty. And sack. He got him. Called again. Behind the guy on the top of the screen there on the left side. Scotty. Oh, he missed him. He had a sack. Scotty, it's open, but he's going to be incomplete. He missed Mikey Scunyon after evading the sack. And Top Gun will take over.
The fourth game of the day, the program defeated the GA Spartans 21-7. Program's defense performed. They shut down the Spartans' offense. They punished them in the trenches. This was the best the program has looked all season. To be honest, I seriously thought that this was the team we were going to get with the program. A team that could play defense and just score enough points to win. And they showed that on Saturday. We'll see, however, if they're for real this time, especially with their opponent this week. For the program, C.J. Owings had a touchdown pass to Philip Butler. Mac White ran a touchdown. Abraham Padilla, I've never known anybody named Abraham in this era, had 2 interceptions. J-Dub with a pick 6, and Tim Miller with 3-point-after touchdowns. For the Spartans, Jesse Gentry had a rushing touchdown, and Wyatt Harnish added an extra point. The final game of the day, the main event, the main attraction, the one everybody looks forward to.
Farrell, snap. Fires, interception! It could go the other way. And a flag falls down. Snap. Grable. Fired, intercepted. It's Larry. And he's going, and I'm going too. Let's see what they do here. Oh, ball's still out. There's a flag, however. He's still going. An interception in the end zone. Woo! Broadax bent them, but they didn't break again.
Her boy came and played.
Yeah, from the end of the run.
Skylar Scherer of Warriors, your thoughts on the first quarter?
Their boy came and played.
We attacking.
We're making plays, baby. You already know.
You know, AOISO sees it kicked off. And a small whiner. He's going to field it. Let's see what he does. Can he get it? He's going down the field. And they're gonna, is he going to score? Yes, he is. He scored. They did not get him. Touchdown, Affiliate Nation. Extra point, Justin Fox will kick it. It is good. And the Affiliate Nation, after their offense couldn't move the ball and their defense dominated, will get the first points of the game with a 7-0 lead on Broadax. Snap. Fires. Oh, wait. He got it. An interception. Is it going to be a pick six, perhaps? Let's go. Pitch it to Tyler Spencer. And an interception. Snap. Farrell. Fires complete to Larry. Look at Larry. And that's probably their biggest gain if this flag is... He's still going, and so am I for now. Farrell, snap, hands in the pocket, fires, intercepted again. Number 2 today for Broadax at this part of the field. Savers, snap, Grable, fires, complete, he got it. High heat here in Marty Snook. Snap, Grable, sacked. They got him again. Snap, Grable, fires, complete. And they're going to call holding. Game, snap, Grable, sack, they got him. Snap, Grable, quick pass to Zeke. Oh, he's got it. He's still going. And finally they get him. Snap, Grable, quick pass, caught. Kelly with the first down. Set. Here we go. And got the sack again. Number 6 today. Maybe 7 for Affiliates. Grable. Snap. Trying to run. He's going to be sacked. He falls over. No penalty. No penalty. Snap. Farrell. Step up. It's Tyler Spencer with the sack. Such in motion. Snap. Blitz coming. Incomplete. Batted down. Affiliates take over. 79 yards. Can they do it? Grable to the right. Fires. Intercepted. That's Larry.
That is where we now head to our power rankings. Coming in at number 11 this week is the Brunswick Assassins. They are now 0-6 on the year. They learned what the end zone was this past week, but they still don't know what a win is. Sorry. I got to throw shade. Number 10 is the Warriors, 0-7. They just didn't have it against the X-Dogs. The new uniforms, they looked amazing, by the way. Stars and stripes. Not quite an affiliates knockoff. They did their own kind of thing with it. But the new uniforms didn't quite translate to a new team. Honestly, this was their worst performance all season, but understandable. They didn't have the pieces they needed. Brandon McLean was out. John Show was out. Snavely was making what was only, I believe, his second start in Washington County flag football play. I think he had he shared time with Show last year in Ruckus. So it wasn't really that fair of a game for Warriors, especially going against a team like the X-Dogs. But nevertheless, 0-7 is the record. Number 9 is the Greencastle Antrim Spartans, 1-5. Finally, the Spartans are eliminated from A bracket contention. This team just hasn't found itself all season. Their stagnation has continued. they are a far cry from where they were heading to, especially a year ago when they were 5-4. It seemed like in the spring maybe it was a growing pain with trying to win games late, but it seemed like a sign of things to come. And since last year, it just seems like the team's gotten worse. Now, granted, they've been here before, as I mentioned. They've been 1-4 the last 3 seasons. But the difference being, like, with last fall's team and last spring's team, you had the sense that this was a team that was on its way up. But with this team, it just feels like they're going nowhere, and if anything, they've devolved from being where they were. And it's a shame because I said this was one of the teams to keep an eye on as they were growing, but Green County Metro Spartans just not what they need to be right now. Number 8 is Ruckus. They are currently sitting on a 3-game losing streak. The offense completely died in the second half against Top Gun. It just vanished. First half, they were able to move the ball. They did well. They scored. Second half, nothing. Top Gun just stood up, punched them in the face, and they never got back up. Defense dismantled in the second half. Top Gun converted, I want to say at one point, a 3rd and 25. They got it down to 4th and 5, and then converted the next play. You just can't do that if you're going to win in this league. You just can't. I always said, like, the 3rd and long plays are the ones that'll kill you. Because not only are they a momentum swinger, but at the same time, it's one of those, like, how you just can't let that happen. You work so hard to push an opponent back and back and back, and then you give up the 1 3rd and long play, and all of a sudden, the other team has confidence, your players are demoralized, and they just never recovered. Top Gun just took over, and they gave it to them. Moving up to number 7 this week is the program 3-4, now on a 2-game winning streak. This team seems like they're slowly getting back on track. It's worth noting, though, the 3 wins they have are Assassins, Warriors, Spartans. That's it. So it's one of those, if they're trying to go for the A bracket, they're not going to get very far. But if they're in the B bracket, I'd say they probably might be the odds-on favorite right now, with considering how the rest of the teams in the B are looking. But for the moment, they're still alive for the A. They're 3-4. We'll see what can happen. I mean, they still got 3 games to play. Number 6 is the Red Knights, 4-2 on the year. They played the Assassins very closely in the first 3 quarters. Took over in the 4th and never looked back. A good performance by the Knights. I was a little sketchy after they gave up a touchdown to Assassins, but they pulled it through in the end. They're going to be fine. They're in for probably the hardest part of their schedule coming up, though. It's going to be a very interesting 3 weeks, and we'll get to that momentarily. Number 5 is Top Gun, 4-3. The defense did its part, stepping up when it needed. The offense has shown it can move the ball, but needs to find consistency. Their offense is so unorthodox. And this is no offense to anybody on Top Gun. They don't really have many, if any, true receivers. You got Austin in the backfield. You got Lockhart and Sente at tight end. You have Gary, who is built like a fullback, but he can catch and move like he's a receiver. I envy that because I could never be that good at football. I'm not going to lie. They throw Robbie out there, but he seems more like a tight end to me than a true receiver. It's been one of those things where I've talked to him for all season. I've watched his offense, and it's just like, it's not very traditional. You look at other teams and the kind of caliber of receivers they have, and then you look at Top Guns, and it's impressive what they've done with that. And that's no slight to them whatsoever. That's impressive. It's a very New England Patriots kind of offense they got going there. With Ricky kind of looking like a little bit of Tom Brady with the escapism of a Fran Tarkenton at the same time. Okay, I might be giving him too much credit. That's a little too much credit. But you get the point what I'm saying with how this offense is played. The defense has really stepped it up. It's been one of the better ones this year. It's actually interesting to look at the stats I did earlier. Top Gun is actually getting outscored by average. They're being outscored 16-12, and they're still 4-3. They just find ways to win. And that, to me, speaks volumes more so than stats and any other metric you might use to measure how good a team is. Number 4 now is X-Dogs, 4-2. They're on a 3-game winning streak. They have not lost since losing to affiliates on September 9th. It's been pretty interesting to watch them get a lot better. Back-to-back shutouts. Defense is showing up. I got to say, if there's anybody who's underrated, in my opinion, going into playoffs next month, if they get to it now, because they're not there yet, if there's one team, though, that's underrated going in, it would be X-Dogs. They are ranked, I want to say, 3rd in difference between points for and points against on average. They are starting to step it up on defense. They still got Matt Eisenberg. They did lose to affiliates, and they have lost to Broadax, but I get the feeling it's going to be a different game when they take on either of those teams come November. Stay tuned for that. Number 3 now is Broadax at 5-2. 2 losses on the season for the first time since 2014, which was my first season back at the WCFFL. Shutout for the first time in over 7 years, as I mentioned. The defense, however, they're still dominant. AFN did not score a single touchdown in that game. It was just that one punt return that made a difference. And honestly, I'm pretty certain AFN maybe had single-digit yards going into the fourth quarter. I just remember, like, the drive just kept stalling out, and Broadax just kept stifling them, but they couldn't do anything on offense because AFN stopped them in the end zone every time. So special teams, like I said, gave them a score to game. Offense could have pounded in. But Broadax ain't dead. Let's be real here. As much as I'm hyping up TMT and AFN in a couple of weeks, I did on a broadcast, that is a case where it's more of, let's see which one of these two looks better going in. Which we'll hype that up next week because we still got some games to play this week. But don't count Broadax out. This loss means nothing in the grand scheme of things. They will be back. Number 2 is affiliate, 6-0. The defense bent, but never broke. The offense couldn't move against Broadax, but that to me was more a Broadax is just that good defensively. AFN is now one of 2 teams with a winning record in league play, the other being TMT. 4th shutout of the season. 4th. They have shut out 4 teams. And 2 of those are elite teams, Broadax and X-Dogs. They've also shut out Assassins and Warriors, but give or take, it's still pretty impressive that in 6 games, 4 of them, they've allowed no points. This is a very special team and maybe one of the best defenses I've seen in this league. They're only surrendering 4 points per game right now. And the most they gave up was that 18-point game with the Knights. You take that away, and you're looking at a team that is probably surrendering maybe 1 point per game, if not less. It's very impressive to watch. And the number 1 team in the league is TMT, once again, 6-0. But that's because they were off this week. They will return against Warriors on Saturday. Prediction time, woo. Your first game on Saturday is the number 11 Brunswick Assassins versus number 8 Ruckus. 9 a.m. kickoff. First ever meeting between both squads. A must-win for Ruckus. 3 straight losses have been rough. A 4th be detrimental to this team's health. Assassins are still overmatched in the trenches and in the perimeter. I feel like the Ruckus' superior athletes and line play should be the difference here. They definitely should win this game. And no slight to Assassins, but I'm going to go Ruckus by 3 to 4 touchdowns. They have the firepower to do this. If they don't, then I don't know what to say. However, if they do lose, they will be officially eliminated from A bracket contention. So Ruckus over Assassins. Expect Ruckus to stay alive for 1 more week. The second game of the day is the number 6 Red Knights versus number 3 Broadax. 10:30 a.m. kickoff. This is a big-time rivalry game, perhaps the biggest in the Washington County Flag Football League. Easily the game of the week to me, irregardless of what the records are, irregardless of what happened last week. However, the Knights have not been able to beat Broadaxe since October 4th, 2014. Broadaxe has now won 10 in a row. And the most recent meeting was May 21st with Broadaxe winning 16-14. You all may remember it was 14-0 until the 2-minute warning. And then Broadaxe just absolutely exploded. 2 touchdowns and a safety to win the game. Perhaps one of the greatest comebacks, not just in league play, but maybe in the history of all football. That's just insane how it all turned around for them in the last 2 minutes after 58 minutes of just doing nothing. The Knights, however, are not the same team, but they seem to have better chemistry. Broadaxe, however, they're much superior, in my opinion. They have the chemistry already down. They have the playmakers on both sides of the ball. I think the trench ward are going to decimate the Knights O-line. It could be a long day for Andy Hoffman. I'm going to go with Broadaxe by 2 touchdowns in the end of this one. However, if the Knights do win, they will clinch a spot in the A bracket. The third game of the day is the number 9 Greencastle Antrim Spartans versus number 4 X-Dogs, 12 p.m. Second meeting between both squads. X-Dogs defeated Spartans 31-6 last fall. That was a much different time period, trust me. They were on the way up, and Spartans were. And X-Dogs didn't have Matt Eisenberg, so this could be a lot worse. Because X-Dogs defense is white hot right now. Spartans are stagnating. They're going to have to find a way to shorten this game because I don't think they can get in the shootout with X-Dogs, and I don't think they're as physical as they are. And I'm going to say X-Dogs should win this one. They'll clinch an A-bracket spot of a win. I'm going to say a 3-touchdown win is probably after them. This team is looking to get more momentum, especially heading into playoffs, especially considering they're going to have 2 very good games in the next few weeks with the Knights and TMT. So keep an eye on that. Speaking of TMT, they will take on the Warriors, number 10 versus number 1, 1:30 kickoff, second meeting ever between these squads. TMT defeated Warriors in their first game 40-0 last spring. TMT has a bigger advantage on both sides of the ball. The Warriors will need to play the clock in order to stay in this game. Like I said, if you're going to have to beat TMT, you're going to have to keep them off the field. Because if that offense gets going, they thrive with the momentum, they're going to beat you every single time. You can't afford to give them too many possessions. You know this. But as in the whole, I don't see Warriors winning this game, no matter if it's Shobe quarterbacking or Snavely quarterbacking, especially if Ryan Rao quarterbacks. They're not going to win this game. Mismatch is expected, TMT big. This one won't be close. The final meeting of the day, which there could be some kind of potential here if they have it together finally. The number 7 team in the league, the program, versus the number 2 team, Affiliate Nation. 3 p.m. kickoff. First meeting ever between both these squads. The program is starting to catch fire. Back-to-back wins against Spartans and Warriors. Affiliates are the superior team. The program's defense will need to keep them in this. If there is a time for their so-called great defensive line to show, it's going to have to be Saturday. Because AFN's offense, they struggle to move the ball against Broadaxe. They do have a good line, which is the interesting thing about watching that, at least on the left side. But their last play, their line play on O should be enough to handle what the program dishes out, in my opinion. AFN's defense should dominate the program's offense. You have on the one hand, program's offense, they can't move the ball very well. And then you got AFN's defense, who gives up nothing. With a loss, the program will be eliminated from A-bracket contention, and I'm pretty certain that's what's going to happen. The program will keep it interesting early, but the superior line play and athletes will give AFN the victory. I'm going to go AFN, probably about 2 to 3 scores. I can't see the program winning this game. I really can't. They've had line problems all season. The offense has not been able to really move the ball. Even when they have, it's been against Warriors, Spartans, and Assassins. That's it. And with AFN's defense playing as great as it is, they might be a little hangover from the Broad X game, but I just don't see it. Affiliate's big, and the stage will be set for the showdown in a couple weeks. 10 days, TMT, AFN. We'll have more talk on that next week. And that'll do it for tonight, actually. So, good seeing you guys. Just want to get some notes out of the way. I will be broadcasting the Knights and Broad X game on Saturday. That'll be my game of the week. Anybody who wants to volunteer their phones for me to live stream, I've learned recently that Apple's fixed their widescreen problem with live stream, so iPhones are still accessible. I'm going to be at the field all day. If anybody wants me to film their game, I'll do it. But for now, the only one I'm doing is Broad Axe versus Red Knights. That's the one I'm using my phone. So till then, ride on up to Marty's Snook Park for a fun football frenzy. Good night, everybody. Or something. I don't know. I'm really spaced out right now, so I apologize for that. Let me fix that. Washington County Flag Football League plays every Saturday morning at Marty's Snook Park. Games are at 9 a.m., 10:30, 12 p.m., 1:30, and 3. So ride on up this Saturday for a fun football frenzy to Marty's Snook Park in fabulous Hagerstown, Maryland. Good night, everyone.